Tonight, in this Kardashian-style family drama, the sparkle of fame hides a storm no one saw coming. Behind the luxury mansions, flashing cameras, and picture-perfect Instagram posts, an imaginary power struggle begins to shake the most talked-about family in reality TV. Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian are no longer just sisters with different lifestyles. In this dramatic story, they become rivals fighting for one question that could divide the entire family. Who truly leads the Kardashian empire? Fans are shocked as emotions run high, whispers turn into accusations, and one private family meeting explodes into a confrontation nobody expected. Kim allegedly feels she has carried the family brand on her shoulders, while Kourtney believes the family has lost its heart, its peace, and its truth. "You don't get to control everyone," Kourtney says in anger. Kim fires back. "I built this and everyone knows it." But the biggest twist, Kris watches silently as the family is left divided, wondering whether this sisterly clash could change everything forever. The tension begins inside a private family gathering that was supposed to be calm, elegant, and simple. The setting is a glowing mansion in Calabasas, where candles are burning, long white flowers cover the dining table, and every chair has been placed perfectly. But behind that perfect image, something feels different. The smiles look forced. The hugs feel cold. The family walks in one by one, and the energy in the room slowly shifts from luxury to pressure. Kim arrives first, wearing a sharp black outfit, looking calm but serious. Her phone is in her hand, her eyes are focused, and her face says one thing clearly: tonight is not just dinner. Tonight is a decision. Kourtney enters a few minutes later, softer in appearance but colder in expression. She does not rush to hug everyone. She looks around the room as if she already knows the conversation will turn against her. Travis stays close to her, quiet but protective, while Kourtney takes her seat across from Kim. Kris Jenner sits at the head of the table, but even she looks unusually silent. For years, Kris has been seen as the mastermind, the manager, the mother, the person who holds the family machine together. But tonight, the question hanging in the air is dangerous. What happens when the daughters no longer agree on who should guide the family's future? Kourtney tries to break the silence with a nervous laugh. "Okay, why does everyone look like we're about to announce a divorce from each other?" she says. Nobody laughs. Kim places her phone on the table and takes a slow breath. "We need to talk about the direction of the family," Kim says. Kourtney's eyes narrow immediately. "The family," she repeats, "or the brand?" That one sentence changes everything. The room goes still. Kris looks down. Kourtney freezes. Kendall glances at Kylie, and Kylie looks like she wants to disappear into her chair. Fans are shocked just imagining this moment because it feels like years of quiet tension finally turning into something explosive. Kim leans forward. "Don't do that, Kourtney. Don't act like the brand is some dirty word when it's the reason all of us have what we have." Kourtney gives a small, bitter smile. And that's exactly the problem. You think everything is a business meeting. You think every emotion needs a camera angle, every family moment needs a headline, every conflict needs to be packaged and sold. Kim's face tightens. "That's not fair." "No," Kourtney says, her voice rising. "What's not fair is acting like you're the only one who works. Acting like the whole family needs to follow your schedule, your vision, your rules." Emotions ran high as Kim's patience started to crack. For years, the sisters had clashed over work ethic, priorities, boundaries, and family image. But this was different. This was not about one argument, one episode, or one misunderstood comment. This felt deeper. This felt like a battle over power. Kim responds sharply. "I have carried this family through moments where everyone wanted to step back. I showed up. I worked. I made deals. I protected the name." Kourtney fires back. "You protected the name, or you protected your place at the top." The family was left divided almost instantly. Kourtney looks torn because she loves both sisters. Kendall stays quiet, clearly uncomfortable. Kylie watches with wide eyes, knowing that any wrong word could pull her into the middle. Kris finally raises her hand. "Girls, please. This is not what tonight is supposed to be." But Kourtney turns to Kreese. Then what is tonight supposed to be? Mom. Another meeting where we all pretend Kim knows best. Kim pushes back her chair slightly. That is not what this is. It is, Kourtney says. Everyone knows it. Nobody wants to say it because nobody wants the fight. And just like that, the first big twist arrives. Kourtney claims that decisions about family projects, appearances, and business opportunities have been happening behind closed doors, and she feels her voice has been ignored. She says she no longer wants to be treated like someone who is difficult just because she says no. Kim looks stunned. You think saying no makes you powerful? Kim asks. You say no and then expect everyone else to keep the machine running. Kourtney's voice shakes, but she does not back down. I say no because I have children. I have a marriage. I have a life outside of being a Kardashian. Kim's response is instant. We all have children. We all have lives. You are not the only person who wants peace. The words hit hard. Kourtney looks hurt, but also furious. Travis places a hand near her arm, but she does not look away from Kim. You don't want peace, Kourtney says. You want control. At that moment, Kardashian jumps in. Okay, enough. This is getting really ugly. But it is too late. The argument has already opened a door that nobody can close. Kim turns to Kardashian. You know I'm right. You know how many times we've had to fix things because Kourtney didn't want to participate. Kourtney looks at Kardashian. And you know how many times I've been made to feel guilty for choosing myself. Kardashian looks heartbroken. Please don't make me choose. But the energy in the room says that choosing sides may be impossible to avoid. Then Kreese finally speaks in a firm voice. This family has survived because we stay together. Not because one person leads. Not because one person wins. Because we stay together. Kourtney looks at her mother with tears in her eyes. But do we stay together, or do we stay useful? That question silences everyone. For a moment, there is no shouting, no dramatic movement, just silence. And sometimes silence is louder than the fight. Kreese looks deeply affected. Her face softens, but she still holds the posture of someone trying to manage a crisis. In this dramatic family moment, she understands that Kourtney is not just angry at Kim. She is angry at the system. She is angry at years of pressure, years of expectations, years of being told that family loyalty means always saying yes. Kim, however, feels attacked from every side. In her mind, she has sacrificed too. She has been criticized, mocked, judged, and pressured. She has built businesses while raising children. She has faced public storms and still shown up. To her, Kourtney's accusations feel like a betrayal. Kim's voice lowers. You have no idea what it feels like to have everyone expect you to hold everything together. Kourtney answers softly but coldly. And you have no idea what it feels like to be treated like the problem every time you ask for space. The second twist comes when Kylie suddenly speaks. Until now, she has stayed quiet, but her voice changes the room. I understand Kourtney, Kylie says. Kim turns, surprised. What? Kylie looks nervous but continues. I'm not saying everything. I'm just saying, sometimes it does feel like if we slow down, we're letting everyone down. Kourtney looks relieved, almost emotional. Kim looks hurt. Kendall then adds, I think we all feel pressure, just in different ways. Kim's expression changes. She expected support, especially from her sisters who understand the demands of fame. But now the room is shifting. The family was left divided, and Kim can feel it. So now everyone thinks I'm the villain, Kim asks. Kardashian quickly says, no one said that. Kim stands up. They don't have to. The camera-style tension would zoom in on Kim's face. Controlled, emotional, defensive. She is not crying, but her voice carries the weight of someone who feels unappreciated. I fight for this family every single day, Kim says. I take the calls. I sit in the rooms. I deal with people who want to use us, criticize us, replace us. And now I'm being told I'm controlling. Kourtney stands too. Yes, because sometimes fighting for the family looks like listening to the family. Kris raises her voice. Both of you sit down. For a second, they both remain standing. Two sisters, two different visions, two powerful personalities. Kim believes leadership means action, ambition, discipline, and protection. Kourtney believes leadership means boundaries, emotional honesty, and keeping the family human. Neither one believes she is wrong. Just when it seemed like the Kardashian sisters had found peace, one question still remained. Can a family built on fame survive when its strongest voices want completely different futures? And if Kim is no longer the automatic leader, and Kourtney refuses to stay silent, who really holds the power now?